Guardian Oracle 33. My name is Casey. I am a psychic medium, an intuitive, a channeler. I am a starseed. I come packed with a bunch of wisdom and knowledge. How are you guys? Welcome in. All right, so I'm going to pull a collective messages. There's more than one, darling. There's more than one. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Hot Rod. Love you guys. Hello, Medusa. Medusa, I'm making you a mod. Is that okay? Good. Then you're a mod now, darling. Woohoo! I heard from a little birdie that you would make a perfect mod, so I heeded the call. All right, collective messages. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, the highest bright light. I call on you for clarity. I heard Guardian. I call on you for clarity. And to guard the gates as I channel these messages. Open these portals, these stargates, these energetic connections, these transmittent energies from far, far beyond. I love the opening. It continues to change as we evolve. Anybody else notice that? Love you guys. I demand, declare, and decree that no weapons formed against myself or my listeners will prosper. May these channeled messages get to the appropriate beings for the highest good of all in divine perfect timing, and so it is. I love you guys. I started doing something new. Anybody else start doing something new in their ritual of just like life? Their preconceived notions I'm hearing. Hi, Isabel. Hello, darling. Isabel, as soon as I said your name, it cuts like on the deep, most inner thoughts. Yes, maybe you have been changing your guys' way of feeling things. Why does that look like an energy? I talked about transmitting energy when I first opened. See how it comes in codes and signals? Some of you could have a nose ring too. I just noticed that on her. Maybe some of you have oddball earlobes, I heard, and a long neck. Maybe you're stretching your neck out for this communication to be able to come through. So, hey Kyle, what's up, bud? Hello, family. Welcome in. I love you guys. I'm feeling some spunky energy. Yeah, the deep in thought. It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do. I call your soul into the light. Think of me when you have a fright. It's you. It's always you. Wow. It's always you. You got the message. Somebody got the message. What do we have here? Good Fulton question. It's a Fulton message of come together right now over me. Somebody's heeding the calls on both sides. It's a miracle. 10-10 confirmation. It's you. It's always been you, babe. It's always been you. It's always been in you. Everything you do. Everything I do it for you. It's not a song. Brian Adams. Somebody's busy working. This feels to me like it's in the spirit realm. She is sitting on a chair, right? We talked about the deep thoughts. She's entered and is captivated. She's no longer the muse. She's connected. Look at all that around the head. Maybe we have been thinking a lot. I wonder about what. All right, let's talk about the collective energy. What do we do in here? Spartan 111. I like that name. We are Spartan. Have you guys ever just wanted to Spartan kick somebody right in the fucking chest? rear back and kick him right in the fucking throat. Right? What does he do in that? Fucks with his wife or his family. His wife's just as badass as him in 300. That chick right there, that's a warrior ass. She's a lady and she'll kick your ass. Right? She's a little scary when she's mad. Fuck. God, she's beautiful. Something about that one. Maybe you guys have, I love that movie too. We are Spartan. You know, there's nothing a better feeling, like especially being in the military and then being in a leadership position, especially in drill and ceremony and just anything that brought things together. That's where I excelled. And anybody else is like, you fuck with my family, you fuck with me, right? Like that feeling of like, come for the tribe, come for my little sister or my mom, and you're coming for me. You know what? I'm coming for you. It feels like that when you band together with like a band of, maybe it's a Fulton band. Maybe you lost something at band camp. I do not know why that came through. I'm seeing somebody who lost the snorkel, the thing that goes on the nose that pinches it so you don't have to plug it when you jump into the water. Maybe, you know what I mean? Somebody's like, fuck, I don't like to swim in the emotions, but I'm going anyways. I forgot my fucking nose plugger at band camp. When you come together with a bunch of badass, burly motherfuckers in spirit, right? They're the bikers. They're the ones that look like fucking, you know, the moonshiners, bootleggers, all those ones. And underneath all that, you know, the broken, if you will, is that those fucking spirits, those defiant spirits to fucking bullshit, right? Layla, yeah, did you like that? Did you like that song? Yeah, that's what it feels like in the collective right now. It's like, we are Spartan. Fucking let's go. All right, collective energy. Well, I just wanted to make sure we had them shuffled. Somebody's like, how many times are you going to shuffle those motherfuckers? I don't know, as long as it takes. That is the purpose of the mission. Uh-oh, as long as it takes. Collective energy. Don't ask questions, just go, I heard. That's the message. Don't ask questions why it looks like it's in reverse, just go. Just keep going no matter what. Where you going, darling? What is this? It's a telecommunication from beyond your scope of things at the moment. You know? You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Well, that's how it was. Now you're like waiting. You're like, okay, fine. I'm not going to try it. I'm not initiating anymore. I'm just going to stand in my own strength and do my own thing. Like there's no initiate process. This person to me, this energy's like I could give 2 fucking shits less about, you know, the message that you're bringing of, hey, come over here. You know, maybe somebody has their eyes on you. Maybe, you know, and I'm talking about, I'm hearing the mystery school, right? Right now. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, the ace comes out. I'm hearing the mystery school. The things that already are rooted and connected to everything else. The ones that hold our secret wisdom and knowledge, right? You weren't ready yet, but maybe they want you to do things a certain way. The test comes out. It's a Fulton test, mate. And this test is a surprise. And I think that the surprise in this test, see, it's hidden. The test is now you see me, now you don't. Well, what is in there? What is it? I don't know. They're like, fine, if you don't heed the call, right? Then you're not going to have this opportunity for this victorious moment, right? And I think somebody got so connected in a way, it feels, that I'm hearing it overrode the initial transmission, right? The one that is in your head all day, right? We talked about going deep in the mind. Sometimes too deep is really deep. Not all who wander, not all who end up in a rabbit hole are lost. It's like you fucking threw me to the pack of wolves. All these messages nonstop, constantly coming in, right? And then it goes into kind of fuck you. I remember now. See, somebody's giving you a piece and a portion of your power back in some way. Whether you're calling it back, whether you're noticing in this and somebody else, you're getting a piece of your power back. It's like, I don't want to go where everybody else goes. All that's ever done is bring me heartbeat. Like Moana, when her family's like, well, nobody leaves the island. And you're like, fuck that. I'm leaving the island. I'm going to leave the fucking island because I sit around here all day like this. I want to go a little bit deeper. Right? She wants to see, remember when her grandma shows up and her grandma's the Ray? She's like, I'm leaving. It's too much heartache to stay tied to whatever the situation was. And I don't think it's even heartache. We talked about this representing, it's like that's the one thing that grew you into this. You know how to be a lion and be fucking loving at the same time. You found the mirroring aspects within the broken heart. Maybe you did find a way to stitch it back up and say, you know what, I'm okay if it has a few strings attached still. I know over time I can heal those because now I know how to. Now I know how to heal. Because you found the strength in that. Maybe you've created these connections so that you don't ever forget in a way, right? That's where that soft part comes from, because most people that go through this end up just a lion. I'll fucking eat all your souls, right? And at some point you realize you're still on earth and you have to have humanistic traits and behaviors. You know what I mean? That's the point. To feel the healing so that you can blend in better. Right? Maybe it is a test. Maybe it's a test. Maybe some of you are feeling so tested by spirit guides or the universe. Some of you are literally talking to the universe all day long. They're at 1414, confirmation as I say that. It is an all-day thing for you. Like the communication never stops. It never stops growing. The signs, the synchronicities, the voices, the pictures in your mind, the clairvoyance, the clairaudience. Hi, Celeste. Hello, darling. Celeste, we're talking about these light bulb moments, and they just keep coming and coming. When will it end? I told you, you guys are working with the universe right now. See that hand coming up out of the sky? Giving you guys something? Hi, Tammy. I would like to say good evening. I hope you're doing well. And God bless you and your family. Thank you, Tammy. Hi, Holly. Hello, darlings. The collective energy is that of I'm going to do what I want, how I want to do it, within the governmental confinement laws of nature and spirit. I don't know. We talked about a loophole. For some reason, to get all the way in this strength, right, is that you meld the two together. You're in an observer mode. And I talked about things, you know, the being the test. For some of you that are receiving communication, you know, and becoming more psychic and intuitive and opening up those abilities, it might feel really like you are going through an initiation process in some way with spirit. It seems like a lot of you, 1717, as I say that, you guys are tuning into what that feels like. There is a mass awakening right now in the conscious collective. Or the collective conscious. What are we collecting into the consciousness, guys? Yay from Seattle, Washington. Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, unloved angel. Unloved angel, darling. Talk about synchronization. I've been tested right now. It seems like everything is going wrong. I am tired. I am also a Leo. Celeste. I love my Leos. I've learned the most of my lessons in this life from Leos, believe it or not. You're right, conscious collective. I'm listening while I shower. Now that's dedication, right? I still got to get the... See, those are some of my favorite readers when you got, like, okay, I can't hear you. People start getting loud and you really feel like you're getting a message. You need to hear it right at that point. You're like, I got to go. Well, thanks for listening into the shower. That's where I get most of my messages. You know what I mean? Is when I'm in the water. All right. Collective number. Hey, Jayashina. Hello. Holy Spirit. Yeah, and it just keeps going. Yeah, we've got the commitment 0606 that comes out for the collective energy with divine guidance. Obviously, a lot of you, 1, 2, 3, 4 progression. There's a space to move into right now that is calling you. It is, it's undefinable, and maybe that's the thing, is that you're so committed to something that you don't even really know exactly all of what it is right now on a spiritual level. Is it your gifts? Are you having communications, this transmitting telecommunication from far away, right? Are you communicating with your home planet in some way? Are you, is it your higher aspect of yourself? Is this multidimensional, right? In different, it's saying whatever it is, there's guidance there. And we already know everything that guides us and everything we truly need to ascend in this process is already within us. It's already within. So that's when I said the Grand Awakening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirmation for somebody. Loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It is how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. That's like, what do you call it? The half show. The first person on stage. It's exciting now, but just wait and see what's coming. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. Ugh. Rules. I don't like rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. I fall to pieces. Some Patsy Cline. I fall to pieces. I'm hearing trapezoid right now. The trapezoid. What is a trapezoid? Is it the Merkaba? No, that can't be it. I'm terrible with my shapes, right? Obviously. What's a Fulton trapezoid? How many sides? Ding ding. Somebody got the answer. Hi, Christine. Hi, Cole. My baby said his first words. That's awesome. What were the words, I wonder? It's always dad. I swear, you sit and breastfeed him and you spend up all night with him and the first word that comes out is dada. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? What is that? Renewal. Experience spiritual renewal and rebirth. Awakening to possibilities and potential. I heard within the collective consciousness. There's blessings that are coming in. This is receiving divine blessings in abundance. Celebrating life's gifts with gratitude. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of stuff going on right there. But directly in a row. It's a divine guided. It's divinely guided. We talked about free will, and right now I feel like I need to say somebody who's experiencing glitches in their electronics. That's this energy. It's... I heard it's quantum. I'm hearing quantum mechanics as well. There's a disruption in the line field. There's a disruption in the line field. The lion field. The line field. Now I'm hearing leech field. Leech field is something that comes out into your yard. Empath. Somebody's feeling something. I feel like there is a lot of connections being made in correspondence to specific behaviors, and actions due to the detriment of somebody else's uprising. That was a mouthful. Somebody's having a hard pill to swallow in some way, and I think that is that piece of like what was supposed to fall and break me ended up being the one thing that was the blessing. It was like, if I didn't get pushed to this far, if I didn't get this pissed, if I didn't get this low, if I didn't feel like this magnetic ball and wave of energy is bringing forward this piece of joy and solace for some, and it's unmatched. It's not tangible. I heard it cannot be disrupted or interrupted. It looks like this energetically. 22 confirmation for somebody. I'm also seeing 9. 22, 9. I've got all the pieces that you need. I bet you wish that you could come with me. A feminine essence. Multifaceted aspects. Embracing all your parts. Power and gentleness. Using finesse to triumph. The finesse. Just a few more things to finesse, perhaps. Look at this. We talked about when two energies mirror and shadow, right? It's like taking one last look, connecting to past things. Look at her hair go out and sense this other energy. It's all around. It's a completely different energy. Life's traumas, past life traumas, karmas, energetic ties to other things is what gets us in this. But it's finessing that right now. It's turning in, I heard, to a eternal magnet of love. It's like what's on the surface, it does not match what's below it. You know, what looks very rough, scary, or just harsh ends up being one of the most beautiful things that you experience. Like calling back on that shadow aspect of yourself for the reckoning and the light, to understand other things, because there would be no contrast to whatever this is that's going to emerge. This divine guidance. Whatever it is, it's like I am connected to both. I've been them both. Waves of frequencies. Yeah, it's the forbidden pages. It's forbidden knowledge in some way. To some. Maybe somebody feels like you just don't, 888 karma comes out right now. Maybe some people just don't understand. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objectives immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. You don't do things the same as somebody else. And those are 8s. That's double confirmation. It's like whatever this is that's coming, that you've taken the steps for, whatever this energy, whatever this feeling, this thought, it's nonstop. It's ever going, everlasting, eternal. It represents something that will always come back around regardless. Everything is based off of intent. Are your intentions pure? Are your intentions true? And that might be some things that some are getting married back to them right now. That the resilience lies, right? In the joy of recognizing attributes of self. But also, being in the dark creates a space of courage. There's a lot of boogeymen down there that you gotta come for, or that come, maybe there's a lot of boogeymen that some of you are coming for in some way. It's reconnecting this to a past aspect. It's like in 3 different dimensional layers, this aspect of yourself is having a connection back to the resilience through all of that. It's like you're being judged in some way. It really feels like that. You're being judged in a way, I'm talking about higher realms. on a soul level. I am reading more about soft skills and emotions because I never had a connection like this, and I want to be your stable partner. The 8 of Pentacles, another 8 comes out. Okay, so this is where I was led initially when I got the title for this video, which is, they told me when I pull from this deck tonight that it would be, because everybody's like, yep, that sounds like that person, but it's actually a mirror of your own self, your shadow self, this one last glimpse of something you're looking at because you continuously continue to see it in others. And that's one thing. There's a thing with discernment, and that's good. Like, you have good recognition for what you've been able to perceive. But there's still a truth hiding in that lie, or vice versa. Somebody's shadow aspect, 13, right? To me, 13 always represents like an underworld aspect. Always. I am finally ready to put the past behind me and let go of all the people and situations that are toxic and creating space for us. Death. So we talked about looking back one last time and recognizing what really got us to where we are right now. Have we not all been in that space? Feel the energy on that card. It's dark. She's alone. She's, she still holds her poise and her shit together. Inside, I mean, her face is stoked, but inside she probably has 1,000,001 things, It's like remembering your power, but it comes from a different space at that point, because then it's almost like vengeance and hatred and the woe is me. But for those that have done the work and got that connection, you had the courage to move through this. These forbidden pages. It's like, fine, we'll set her out there. We'll set him out there and leave him on his own. Think you're so badass that you can do it on your own? We talked about an initiation process, and the Strength card came out. Somebody is, will, or in some space and time is having the strength, and I'm going to say it, to break the rules, asshole, because some people don't like the rules. Some people believe in true freedom, not you can explore what you are under the confines of what's already been written. No. The person that I'm talking about, the energy that I'm talking to that's on here watching this is the soul that rose above that. I don't want to stay down here. I talked about the lower world and rule from what you think I can and cannot do. What's a secret handshake? What does this look like? You get your own communications. You don't have to have things manipulated with. You just connect already. You're already knowing the truth over the shadow. But something in the shadow still was always a part of you. Part of you has been a part of this in some way. You've been inducted into that process, those energies, that programming, that solace of maybe that's what you thought it always would look like. Some of you are going to have a very big eye-opener on what you thought you were connecting to and what it truly is. What it really looks like. And in your tenacity to step out and to be brave on your own. And I see a lot of aloneness. Like, this is somebody that really, on a spiritual, profound, deep level, it probably does feel like you've done this alone. In so many ways. Alone. Up until this point, the shadow part, this aspect, right? You've been protected. Spirit's like, it's time to take the next step. We're going to take, it's not that you're not protected, but you're ready to take the next step. No more putting baby in the corner. No more bubbles around. Like, you have options. And you have, you know what? There's many paths that lead to the one that's right for you. And I feel like this person is somebody who says, I don't want any of those options that you gave to me. I want to do what my heart's calling is. Where she goes from to above to get the messages. Rising like a phoenix from the ashes. See, look at this energy right here. Right? That's somebody who's been through the most. Internally, externally, taking care of other people, going through their shit, being energetically attacked, emotionally attacked, just by energies, right? Some that we attract ourselves, some that others call in that space. But somewhere when you really found out your power, when you really found out your resilience and your strength. Alone. You already came out of the phoenix. But then when you did step foot back on ground, right? You came out a whole ass woman. You went from rising like a phoenix and they're like, okay, you did it. You're out. You're the phoenix. Good job. You went through hell and back. But God has something else in store. This comes with healing and harmony. This is a step above the rest. This is a honorable position that I heard there's only 5 like them in this world. There's only 5 like them. They're rare. A lot of people can come through like the phoenix. It's been proven, but they never rise above what they're told. What's fed to them. What they're listening to. Part of me feels like some of you have had some star ancestors that even as you were going through this shadow or this dark aspect with this divine guidance, that even in some ways, old manipulations, old thoughts try to creep in, and you just keep digging deeper and deeper within that energy. What is this? I want to understand it. Reaching for all the answers within, trying all the weirdest things. Fuck, I'm gonna start doing this, with my hands, or saying this in a row, and all of a sudden other things open up. Now you realize you have a deeper connection to the divine. It's like you bypass this earthly, you got to come through us first. You got to you got to pay the toll under the troll under the bridge, right? If you want to get the real secret knowledge of this earth. But what this is so much. This is vast. This is beyond. This is interconnected. This is sacred. Whatever this is that's awakening. There's only 5 of them in this whole world. Yeah, your shadow. The love between us is overflowing, and we can use it to build a family, to help others, or to save the planet. I love you. Somebody's shadow's ready to integrate. Somebody's shadow is willing to integrate. I just repeated that. I heard, and I repeat. There's only 5 of them in the universe. I heard it's a connection. There's only 5 connections like this in this world. 5 of each that come together. We're talking about the love between us is overflowing, and we can use it to build a family, a tribe, to help others, or to save the planet. I love you. It's a note. It was left behind. Reassurance for somebody. The golden chalice. The Holy Grail. The mother of all messages. It's cryptic. Create balance in relationships and environments. Foster peace and cooperation. Channeling healing energies, promoting wellness and balance in body, mind, and spirit. This is somebody so diligent. So diligent. Like your spirit, your soul, the essence of that is so, I heard undefinable. Out of this world. I heard time to put up the gates. Who's Ryan Gates? I heard that right now too. Okay. On a stairway to heaven. I don't know how to deal with the intense emotions, so I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. The 8 of Cups comes out again. But in the other 8 of Cups, maybe that is what it's been. A distraction this entire time from what? You bring out the best of me, making me feel like a leader, deciding what I want and taking action with passion and determination. King of Wands. It's like two completely different energies, both very strong and prominent. And I'm hearing it, that song. It's you. It's you. It's always been you. It's yourself's like coming in hot. And as soon as I say that, I see the number 11, which to me is represented. It's my yes number. And then you have justice that comes out below that. And I set those directly on the middle. Of a once in a million year I heard trilogy. They come in threes. It was divinely guided. These, when I look at this is an aspect of a soul. This is a situation in an energetic field that has been computed for the utmost. I don't even know. I heard miraculous deeds and wonders. You're like, don't it? Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter because whatever this was that wasn't supposed to be. But people forgot. It is the year. It's the year. It's the time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Maybe that's what they wrote this song about. Is a renewal and whatever this. I heard treaty, pact, confirmation. I heard monopolist. I heard apocalyptic. It doesn't happen, but it's like it's coming. I heard Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, they see you when you're sleeping. They know when you're awake. They know if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. And then I heard fucking bullshit. Don't give a fuck if you're watching me, right? I don't know how to deal with intense emotions, so I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. It's like whatever this is that's hanging on to an aspect of yourself. It's a remnant. It's something small, but it's so vast. It's in a whole nother playing field, I heard. Heard it's a time of a reckoning. Let freedom ring. Let the one dove sing. Let the whole world know that today is a day of a reckoning. Let the weak be strong. Let the world be one. Independence Day, July 4th. It's the day you grew into your own, like, somebody, this energy, I guess what I'm trying to say is, came about, and I think there's a lot of people that have wondered about this energy, what they see about you, what they've experienced, whatever this is, what you're experiencing yourself. It's like there was a blockage. Part of me wants to say, you know, it says, I want to include you in my projects. I want to collaborate with you in a financial way. I can see us as a power couple. See, somebody's already the star. We talked about this star being. Somebody's already ahead of the game. Somebody's already waiting for you in this space. If this other energy knows that you're the fucking phoenix, they're already waiting to melt. It's coming and it's undeniable. I heard somebody go, she did not speak it. She did. You brought faith back into my life, and now I am trusting the higher power. Despite my past, I allow myself to feel loved and protected by the star. You've got to be shitting me. Right? Look at this. It's like two different beings. Two different energies that never should have ever came together or don't belong together in a way. At this specific time and space, these two energies belong together. This is the star energy. This is the star energy that says you brought faith back into my life, and now I am trusting the higher power. Despite the past, I allow myself to feel loved and protected. Wherever these two energies came from down here on the bottom, and whatever they surpassed and went through at the same time, I'm telling you, it's created a renewal in a very ancient energy that is now awake, alive, and moving. It's unstoppable. The meld will happen. I heard. The meld will happen, and I see them coming together like this. I said the other day, release the Kraken. Well, the Kraken's that, you know, fearing that scary beast that comes up out of It's unidentified, I heard right now. It's unidentified at this time. And I heard somebody saying it needs to stay that way, but it's like whatever this energy in the collective is. If it's you, if it's somebody else you know, you'll know where this energy fits. Because where this energy is, you're going to see an immense amount of resilience and courage in that person's energy. It's somebody who's just. It's somebody who it is the 10 of Cups. Through all the shit, it's like whatever got shifted around in a birth chart or in a star system, or moved or manipulated or rebirthed before it burned out, brought this once in a million year reunion of energies back together. Equally powerful. They're just from different times and spaces. But this is, the reason that this is made is because these two energies were alchemizing things at the same time in two different places. For both of them, it was equally initiation process and very hard. But they are both different and very bright and resilient in their own way. They find their own connectivity. And it's like they have this ability to, they said manifest, right? Whatever this is, these two can call on a similar energy that is wired the same. One of them does it in grace, and one of them does it in a state of expansion. Either way, these energies that are being released from these two, it's their opposite, but they come together like a giant wheel with the same size teeth on them. They turn perfectly together. That's what's opening up this stargate, this portal. They know. I just heard they know. 11, yes. Some of you know this and some of you have been waiting for this message. And it goes, since I met you, my mind has expanded to so many new ideas and ways of thinking, enhancing my brain power like never before. This is the ultimate truth. Whatever happened, energetically, astrally, astronomically, on an astronomic scale. And I cut it at 11:11. I'm not making it up. You can't make that up. And for those of you that are in on this reading, really, 11:11. We talk about this melding with your higher self. And from the ashes I rose, and rise again I will. These two energies forgot that they existed. They were in their own worlds. They forgot about one another completely. They had no idea. The love between us is overflowing, and we can use it to build a family, to help others, or to save the planet. I feel like there was a star system or a planet that was going out of sync, that was going to be extinct in some way. I heard mass genocide. A species of people on this earth, or seeds that came back to save something. I talk about coming to the past to save the future. In a million years, that planet shouldn't have been existing, and guess what happened on the millionth year? They finally come together. Come together right now over me. These energies are over this planet, and I say this all the time, maybe not as much as I should, I heard. All of us have our own planets within our mind and our body system. We all embody a galaxy of our own system. I'm seeing, they're showing me the kidneys, the lungs, the heart. I heard the pancreas. They all play a role. The brain. They all come together. It's this renewal. It's like the body's weaponized as I heard a being of mass destruction, but only because it's powerful enough to do that. It's like these energies couldn't come together to form this, I don't know, whatever would stop the earth, the world, whatever would make humanity go extinct. These two rose up, these energies came together and renewed. I heard a treaty. A vow. I heard renewing a vow. This is stuff that I heard, this is shit that's only written about. And most of it is under the sci-fi section. The story is out there. 11:13 could mean something. I see how My behavior has affected you, and it is a painful feeling. You did not deserve that, and I will make it right. Justice. 11. I am finally ready to put the past behind me and let go of old people and situations that are toxic. I am creating space for us. Death. But think about that as energy. The death and rebirth of two very powerful energies that are coming together. It's out of this world, but is being seeded right now, I heard, as we speak. As we speak. As we speaketh. This feels like it's something that religious cultures... All right, I'm going to say it. Okay. They want me to say, this is what's being covered up and hidden through the Catholic religion. Latter-day Saints, Seventh-day Adventists. I'm hearing March of the Montreal. Paganism groups. Paganism. Anti-paganism. The ones they're showing me like Salem witch trials right now in my mind. Burning witches, hanging them from the trees. The ones that came to cover up. So whatever this was covered this energy. And this energy didn't realize, really, right? Because think about this on a witch level, right? As somebody who practices magic. You go through hell. You're in all the energies and the fae and all that, the earthly things. Now you're inducted. Now you get to read from the book, but you have to follow these guidelines. I heard martial law. So maybe there is no laws. You just take what you want, and it's an energy. I heard vampire in some way. But you've seen something else within that energy that was in you. Something awoken that says, no, I'm connected to something else because I can't rule from this space of cruelty and this space of hatred and this space of what you see, what comes around goes around. Blood, a bloody moon. You believed in something bigger than all of you. That even sometimes it scared you to believe in it. Scene 33 as I said that. A lot of people may have called you crazy. A lot of people may have said that it's like non-existent. But you had this memory, this core memory written on your soul in light that remembered this even when you were with the rest of them. Even when you were in the dark. Very dark. So I'm just a witch. A lot of people are just witches that you're around, and people are starting to... I'm not saying just witches, and I say anybody who practices anything, that's your own thing. With respect. Those of you that do evil and put evil out there and are just evil-hearted, fuck you. Not talking about you. And you know who you are. We're talking about people that regenerate a resilient spirit with courage that's connected to something bigger than herbs, plants, trees, water, fire. We're talking about a connection to the Holy Grail. Somebody who believed, somebody who walked alone, somebody who did it, who took the path least traveled, right? Everybody knows where this book's at in this forest, out in this mountain. Everybody knows whose name's written in it. Everybody knows, nope, she'll never make it because you had the balls to be different. So you're like, fine, I'll practice my shit on my own. So you start working with your own energy in your hands. Your energy is a significant blueprint of what energetically you are tied and linked to. Yes, we are one, we are many. But some, and remember, a lot of those others, why do we get the witches and all the different, there are different species that have implanted with humans, right? Over, we're talking a million years, every once in a million years this comes about. So these could be two very different great-great-grandparents that did this before. And this could be, this doesn't have to just be a love couple. This could be sisters. This could be twins. This could be brothers. This could be a past life sister and a past life brother. This could be a husband and a wife. There's 5 sets of them on Earth right now, I heard. 5 sets of this energy. I heard it cannot be reduced, refracted, or refragmented in any way. It is not malleable. The only thing that can mold or shape these energies once they connect is the energy themselves, which goes straight up to the prime creator, the one, the only. It's beyond the scope of many. There's only 5. This we're talking about incarnations of trillions and billions of years on other planets. These energies have intertwined. They've known each other. One has passed off that energy, seeded an energy there that this one came to rule, and vice versa. So they recognize the energy, but they're irritants for each one alone. Together, they make the meld. But this is too much of this for this, and this is too much light for this. All made from the same creator, right? They have not been back together since the split, I heard, of the soul. Since the split of the soul. Not in a million years. I expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this. Maybe this does have something to do with Rocky Mountains. In the Rocky Mountains, I'm here in Sierra Nevada desert. I'm hearing Black's Creek right now. Black's Creek. An integer. I'm hearing something about an integer right now. 41, 41 as I say that, 55. 2 things that are melding together. They're opposites. I keep hearing, don't speaketh that name. Somebody knows that whatever this is combined, they know the name. They know what this thing is called. It has its very own unique name. It's very ancient, and only a few know it. And I'm talking indigenous. I'm talking somebody has these books, the Secret Society, the Illuminati, the 33 degrees. I don't even think, I heard it's above that, but there are some within that know about this energy that's coming together on Earth. There's 5 sets. Whatever that means, there is 5 sets of opposite energy that do not normally entangle in any other space besides this renewal 44 as I say this. This is the most powerful, renewable energy to touch the face of this planet. I'm hearing something about the heat from the fire and the air from the wings. I heard from the planets. It creates a rise. They rise together, I rise. They will rise together. Yeah, that's what I'm over here thinking. I'm over here investigating and just kind of, you know what I mean, looking at some of these cards, and I'm like, wow. Don't go in my heart. It's a lot. I mean, and when you really sit and look at it, whoever this earthly energy is, or whatever this plummet was too, because it's so solace. It's like every place this energy has incarnated on has been lonely. It's been by itself. So it didn't really know anything outside of itself for a very long time. Until recently. 77 as I say that, and 76. 1976 and 1967. I'm also here in 1966. Did I already say that? I read a card yesterday that said Cupid's arrow. When Cupid's arrow is in, or when Cupid's love is in the air, it brings 2 back together. I keep hearing, don't speaketh another word. But I see it as like people inside a church, inside a pew, yeah, that are tapping into something. Like they're like, we've seen all this energy. And they hide it in a church. They're saying it's hidden in a church. Now, it doesn't have to mean 4 walls of a church. It just says a church. It's like it's guarded. And it's starting to awaken other things in a lot of people that have these senses. They're like, I feel something's coming down. Something is coming back. They can feel it approaching this planet. Some people are intrigued and interested, and they're like, oh my gosh, my great-grandmother told me, who was a Salem Black Witch, whatever, that this day would come. Some fear it. Some sense it. All gave some and some gave all, I heard. Don't tread on me. Yeah, this is so, if I wish you guys could feel this on an energetic level, because it's grander than this. It's like this is a nothing energy compared to whatever this phoenix is. It's like this is just, I don't even know. This is like a piece of the lava. It's nothing. I don't know. Whatever this energy was that this person, this descendant, worked with, it was out of this world. It was, but it was remembered. Somehow, I heard Akashically remembered. And there was something that drove both of these energies to do something very daring. It was something, I heard a little help on earth and from above, but it was still a descendant of, or an aspect of who or what this is in a different time and space. It's energy. It's a transmittent energy. These are things that come together. Wow. For all that have denied this reunion, I heard, you will, it will forever change you. It will forever change you and your thought processes on it. Because maybe I'm hearing what seemed to used to come together as a destructive energy, these two things, in this space, it's shifted. Because one of the energies is tied to a different space and time. It's a stronger, more ancient, directly connected descendant of the prime energy of whatever this feels like that came together. And you would think this would be this one, but it wasn't. I feel like the devil was tied to this in a way and found the light in something, if that makes sense. That devil energy, that addiction, that all the fears, all of that somehow was cloaked. And it was really this. And then I feel like this energy that's connected, it looks like to space-time, time-space. It's somebody who's ancient. Actually, it's like somebody, you know, in the book of life when they go down and the big cloud guy has the book of life. And he's like, sorry, Manolo, I can't send you back. And he goes, wait, you're writing your own destiny. For one person in this, they can write their own destiny. It's not fate. It's destiny. It's something that's being created because they have this connection back to the beginning of time. Timekeepers. But this energy on Earth really looked, what this empath was really the shadow. I heard the shadow monster, the shadow queen. That empathy brought you back to this fire energy. And that devil being tied to this, right? Think about the devil energy. Was cloaked the entire time. Show me the girl. Show me the beast. What one looked like was truly the other. And what the other looked like truly was the other energy. Completely cloaked. Take a walk in my shoes. And they did. And it created this renewal. It's a blessing. Because energetically, for the first time in over 1 million years, this has manifested on this planet. It's seeded by the fives, and others are awakening at this time, I heard. Wow. I heard all because two people fell in love. And this doesn't have to mean this time and space, but this could mean a long time ago. Once upon a time. Pluto Princess says, my mom and my dad. Put a little light back in your life. Doo-doo-doo. Here I am both Beauty and the Beast. Before, what did it say? What did I channel? Before it knew what it was. Oh, they took it from me right there. I was trying to... What you're really seeking for is hidden right in front of you under a giant shadow. 44 as I say that. That's 89. 44, 45 is 89. Hey guys, welcome in. Thanks for hitting the like button. Well, that got joyfully deep, right? It's like even just hearing about this activates some things within some of your genetic makeup collective. In case you wanted to know, I heard. In case you wanted to know. I like your JHVH. Right arm? Are you talking about Yeshua? Yeah, hearing about it is interesting. Isn't it? I've got 2 kings in here. I got Izzy King and Montreal King. Hey, Shiloh. Hello, mate. You ever meet somebody or like we get stronger in reading energy, you just like, I know you. I know you. Anybody else do that? You're welcome. She says in one princess. I know you. Yes. Clean One says, I know you. I know this. This energy to me feels so resonant in some way. Does it not, collective? It feels so within. I heard within arm's reach. Yes, it is why I live alone and don't go in crowds too much. I used to love crowds, going in crowds. Like I like going in the beer garden and bullshitting with the few people I haven't seen in a long time during fair, rodeo, or something like that. 33 as I say that. But for the majority of it, I liked being, on my own too. I'm telling you, there is a relationship. And now you guys know that I don't like, we're talking about energies here. There is something very strong. Again, comes out the star and one that sits above the earth. Whoever this is, this man or this masculine or this warrior, galactic warrior, I heard, galactic warrior energy is just like ponders over this earthly star being, like somebody who's plummeted so far and has forgotten her place or what she's really connected to. It's like, God, is she ever going to find out? Are they going to wake up and know? It's like, no, you can only send birds. That's all you can do to send signs and synchronicities is the birds, and let's hope she taps into that. Funny you should say birds, right? Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. Tell me about these two energies together. The healing and the harmony. HH could be prevalent for some of you. That's also 88, which represents did Heil Hitler at some point, right? We're talking about bringing something, these energies, maybe one that fueled Hitler and in the past, and one that fueled the heart, Ace of Cups. I asked about these energies. The healing and the harmony. Tell me about these energies, and this is what comes out. Remember, above this, both of these, you want to say it's like this. Right? This star being has to go through the depths of hell. I don't know if this is like a walk-in ascended. I don't know. I said they could both be from different planets. They could both be from different colonies or star systems, or like, I heard regional, but regions. But when I seen the regions, it was like how we would call a county, but it's out in a different universe, like completely different universes or aspects of a universe or what it is. It's like when the two of the most powerful energies come together over love. Come together right now over me. And this is what's brought them together, back to the heart, back to the basics, right? I have my pendulum sitting right here, and these energies just kept getting closer to that and closer to that. Whatever these energies are, they're tied together but have been forgotten. It's like a complete coma. The Star, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. There's one person who knows what this is. And as I hold it, I was holding it at the base of both of these cards. Down here we have nothing. If I hold it in the middle, look what her head turns into. The owl. Somebody here has the wisdom and knowledge to know this secret. Somebody here has been given who these people are or this energy and when they come together. Somebody knows. I heard the fairy godmother. You have till midnight. It's like everything in the entire universe, or universes, has always measured up to a standpoint where these two have always, in their own way, had this death and rebirth, but were alone. They never found an energy. They've passed on, they've come, they go. But it feels like a demigod energy to me in a way. It's not like... These energies always know they're powerful in a way. They know that they are, I heard, spoken for, but they've never ever found anybody that claimed that energy or come and claim your prize. You know what I mean? That they know was made for them specifically, like Mildemir off of the Avengers. Thor's hammer was made specifically for Thor. And that was a bad bitch. Right? Both of them in their own space and time. Never aware of anything. It's like because they were cloaked. Even if the eyes were right directly on this one in some odd way that it would have ever came about, it never would have noticed it. Maybe a person was more materialistic and somebody was more of a hippie. Like, you know, one lives in New York and one lives in, I'm hearing, Minnesota. They just would have never their crowds would have never passed. Their paths would have never crossed. It's just like I said it backwards. It's always been something that kept the two separate. Sometimes these people that have this energy in them feel a lot like this. Very, very connected and loving to nature and like a beast itself. And it's been mirrored back to you through relationships with other people, but this is the first time it's ever really coming about. So we're talking about, is this a love? Ooh, so this is love. Ba, da, da, da. So this is love. The love of my life. The love of my life. And where you found that, for some of you, or you looked for it, never felt that powerful energy. Even if you've moved on or been with anybody new, and I'm just channeling it the way I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. It still always felt lonely. Even if you're with a really good person, or, you know, but it's what you're made for. This magnificence, this ultimate wish. You've never found it, and it's not with the person that you're in. It's not with the person that you're in. I didn't mean to say that. It's not in this person that you're with. Because you will know if this energy is awakened in you, or if you've known that, and it's something about spirituality and receiving messages, becoming the fool of your own life. Like, really, I have nothing left to lose. I'm going to jump all in. I'm going to jump out into the ocean, because this to you, this is being in a relationship with somebody that, or connected to this church, or connected to whatever you're, say if it's spiritual. I'm tired of digging up bones and doing them for divination, or, you know, blood magic, or whoever, you know what I mean? Because I told you, one of these energies is really, is dark, in a way. Not evil, but has been made to believe that they are a part of, you know, made from the same cloth as somebody else. But all along, you know, in every relationship, and being in friendships and the circle and the crew that you hang out with, or your community, or whatever that looks like, it feels like this. Really, you're bound to them, but you're still free. This girl right here looks like she walks outside out of this mirror and she looks up and she sees something completely different. You had a change in perspective, and that's because you felt an energy. You're like, this is fun and all, right? Growing the herbs and doing the, whatever, it's just white magic, whatever it is for you. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be magic. Your own rituals and things you do. But that magic, in a way, is what kept you going always. Even if you were alone, you're like, I'd rather be alone so I can at least do what I love to do than be in a relationship with somebody I have to hide who I truly am. Because everything about being in that relationship was stalling. I mean, yeah, it was mundane. You had food on the table, you had the house, whatever it looked like for you. But you always had a higher wisdom. You always had something guiding you outside of that. Yeah, it kept you happy for a while, but as things decided to change, and they always do, as the more you started to feel like the girl in the mirror, right? This is what you do, this is how we do it. This is what you're supposed to be, this is what I want you to be. Right? This is how we do it in this community, this club, this is how we practice, these are the rules. Blech. Fuck rules. I hate rules. Don't put a rule on me, I don't like rules. And that's like, and I don't want to see you out there under the stars again, and you still find a way. It's like you can connect to it even if you're not out under it, because it's already within you. This higher aspect of yourself. And I really feel like this is him. They do look a lot alike. This person, it's been in eternity. Look. It's been so long that this person's transformed into something bigger. We're talking 1,000,000 years. I've loved you for 1,000 years. It's nothing compared to 1,000,000. And one of these aspects knows this soul truth. One of them is just coming into it. One of them is just like, okay, so there's something more. She hears that tone in her head, him, her. So this is love. Ain't touched nobody, haven't seen anybody, but connected back with yourself. It's the difference in these two energies, right? What you used to stick around with and hang out with, or how you used to be, and everything that mattered to you, right? To now. I just want the connection. He's waiting. Yeah, it feels like this energy, because in all of these, look at it, is connected. No matter what realm, is always known. I guess in some way, she's always known too. But she had to go through some very dark, forgetful things. She had to be alone. This was when she was with everybody else. Things were good for a while, you know. But then things changed again, and magic started, these messages, this deeper knowing. Being around all these people eventually made her feel like this. Well, that's not, I mean, I know that's how you practice, and I can see you guys are doing, you know, what you're doing in your clue, there's a clue in there, but it doesn't call to me. And it calls me, and no one knows how far I'll go. I can't even remember all the words to that. Because if I leave, there's no coming back. What does she say? I wouldn't want to come back either. I mean, this is the difference in, and now you're feeling the star. Now you really have made contact. You really have made connection. It's bigger than you. I believe in something bigger than both of us. I miss my mother's southern drawl. Maybe some of you have lost a parent and this brought this in, a grandparent, something. Triggered something within inside you. Part of that was that person that has the wisdom and now maybe perhaps has become your guide. It's like, honey, if you only knew what you are. You've been settling for an authoritative figure type person, you know, because in a way we need structure. I mean, especially when we come from the holy realms themselves, as much as we like the freedom, we're used to, so to speak, a chain of command. Some people have to have that. They need that. And some people are just already connected to everything and all and realize that there's no need for the captivity and the freedom of that. And that is what's kept you going on this path the whole way, is feeling these communications. Somebody could have got you a crystal once that means so much to you. Could have showed you something. You could have experienced something with somebody. And if you haven't, then this might not be your story. Energy is fluid. It's always changing. It could be something to come, but you would have had to experience at least some of these energies. Just going within, going within, going within. What does this mean? What does this do? I can't figure it out. All these things are here set before me. But the only time I really feel whole and connected is when I'm out here on my own, because your soul is there too. It just brings you back. Like no matter what, you just keep reading it. You keep looking. There's something. You know you're missing something. There's something, like you said. I believe in something bigger than both of us. I miss my mother's southern drawl and praying through the walls in the evening. There's a fire burning in my soul. Whatever it is, it's unmistakably keeping you going and has kept you going. And it's you. I keep hearing that song. It's called Video Games. It's you, it's all for you. I tell you all the time, heaven is a place on earth for two. Ooh, ooh, it's true. It's true. It's unmistakable, and it's beyond uncharted territories. It's beyond. It's infinity and beyond. This is the alpha, the omega. This is the first and the last. This is the separation, and this is the reuniting of the two. It's huge. It's huge. Medusa says it's happening right now. Hi, Consuela. Hi, Cassidy. This is just a collective energy. I haven't started reading for anybody privately yet, or personally, because it's not personal. I'm hearing somebody say don't take it personal. I do feel like there is an energy, and I'm being told not to spend much time on it, but there is an energy that lingers still, and it's the one of fear. One has an opportunity to go pack a bag, and one gets taken from the field. One's cooking dinner, and the other one, cleaning their room is taken straight from out of the room. It's left behind. Whatever this is, it's left behind. It's a remnant. It's something, it's a weapon of mass destruction, I heard. But it rebuilds at the same time. It's a renewal energy. It's something that comes to clear everything out so it can be built on a solid foundation. It is the spiritual tower. When two worlds collide, I heard the fifth rock. Study. Let love show you how to learn from each other. And that is what it's been. I feel like somewhere scientists and philosophers, I'm hearing Albert Einstein, Plato's. I'm hearing Eric Eastman, Archie. I'm hearing Machiavelli. There's people that know about this that are on this earth. There's people that know about what this is. These are people that are also time travelers. They go to specific spaces in time so that they can use their key to travel. Everything is, the key here is about traveling. I want to say something overseas. And, yes. And to confirm that, I see him sitting over the sky, right? He's sitting over or in the sky, and then the sea in the back, overseas. This is being overseen. Like I said, it's uncomputable, it's unstoppable. I heard it's a force to be reckoned with, and then on the other side of that, I heard it is the force. It's the divine guidance, and it's what it's all led to. I heard have grace for yourself. Navigating life changes with dignity and grace. Feels like grace has a lot to do with this situation. And then I cut 111, 33 confirmation as I say that. Intuition. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You are on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So, energetically speaking, that's what I have for the collective. Very powerful energy. This message will find those that needed it most, and you guys will know what to do with it, is what I'm being told. You will know what to do with it. In divine right timing, and those of you that do know what to do with it, the only reason you have that luxury is because you're entrusted and encoded with, it's like the highest security clearance. It's not even the deep spiritualist can tap into it. Like, they have a knowing, a spark, but it's like how Men in Black, they come up and they do that beeper and it flashes in your eyes. And it's like a deep, deep forgetfulness. Like, no matter what a level certain sorcerers or these psychics try to, scientists is what I'm saying. It's in the quantum field. So I'm hearing quantum mechanics. Those that are studying within this quantum field of space and time, and the soul, they don't even know what a soul is yet. They consider it to be whatever the placebo effect is. It creates and regenerates itself. It's, like I said, it's non-computable and it's non-stoppable. It can't be studied. It can't be erased. And it can't be transmuted into any other thing than what it is, because what it is the greater of all wholes. So it's a beginning energy. Dark alchemy comes out as I say that. Mystical rituals, intentions, and actions combine to produce powerful results. Manifest your desires. No matter how many people are trying to break this code. I'm hearing the Da Vinci Code. I'm hearing 411, 211, 611. Yeah, they're all over. These are, I heard in different area codes. People know this. They feel it in the moon and the energy. The cat and the cauldron. Taking steps with intention, finding direction, moving through different phases. Yeah, they're in uncharted territory. No matter who tries to see this or extend it or stop it, like I said, this energy's got people seeking the light right now on a big level. This is the death moth. This is somebody, and look, and here comes out with another mystical brew. these other energies know that it's trumped by the wisdom of those that hold this sacred energy. The wisdom is greater, and that message right there comes bearing a sacred omen for whoever the muse is or the night whisperers, skinwalkers, right? They're all seeking the light at this time, because for those that have chosen the path less traveled, those are the true pioneers of this time, and they did that in the shadow. So there's a lot of people that live in the shadow that are like, this person was complete light and became the death moth, the reaper of men's souls, if you will. The Grim Reaper have transformed from a light, a skinwalker, something that transforms, something that puts a different skin on, something that's hidden, that's the true secret. It's here. It's already here. The only thing that transforms it is it itself. There's nothing else that can influence, entangle, alter. I'm hearing alter biomechanics can be tested, or could be, even if there was a computer, a chip, or something placed in one of these people or something, because I keep hearing the weapon of mass destruction. This is what brings in the mother lode of all waves. I see like Hurricane Katrina coming in every city. You know what I mean? It's only a few. But this is something that's happened before. This is a reoccurrence of something, because I said this is the first time this has happened in over 1 million years on this planet. So this is something. It's a reckoning that's got people seeking the light from the shadow. Well, if the light can come and fully indulge itself into the shadow through all of the things, all of the tests, and still find its way back to light, even through Satan himself, the great deceiver. Maybe some of you lived in a house with somebody that was the great deceiver. I mean, like, you had no way out. The churches, the buildings were all corrupt. There was no way to find this. So they thought. But what they didn't realize is that you had the strong roots. And that deep inside of that, even your shadow, you still had the feminine essence. It was something that drew this in. It's a multifaceted. You are multifaceted, multidimensional in aspects, embracing all of your parts, power and gentleness. The dying to the self, waking up and you're like, I'm really the fucking light. I'm the light queen. But you've lingered in the dark so long. This has got people seeking light. They're wanting that equal. A lot of people will try to find what this energy is, and like I said already, and it has been put out, there is no quantifying this energy. There's no embarking within it unless you are it or it in you at all. It cannot be transmitted or computed. They just want to keep putting that out. It's something that's rooted deeply, and it's ancient, and it cannot be untied, unraveled, unbound, or changed in any way. It's got the ultimate force field around it, especially now that those two are starting to seep into their individual energies are combining through space and time. It does not matter. It's already begun. That's a deep message. Confirmation for those that need it on this topic. 1111. Twin flame number. I am that I am. Intuition. Trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it, close your eyes, and allow. Trust the path that you are on. My intuition speaks to me, and I listen. I trust all things that are happening for a purpose. Confirmation 1111. Make a wish. That's an awesome message. I like that. You're welcome, Celeste. Medusa says, sweet message. Okay, who wants on the list? I'll bust a couple reads out. I heard the micro and the macro. Macro technology. Microbiomes. The transformative energy. People are trying to clone and make this. It's trying to be duplicated, rebooted, seismic equation, synapsis, quantum overload, biometrics meter. There's a lot of channeling. Okay. Pluto Princess, I got you. Then I'll go Montreal King. And then I'll go Shady Trees. What up, Shady Trees? Ariana, I got you. Met you in the summer. Oof, phone's on 5% and it was plugged in and it was not charging. I had to flip my charger around, so I don't know if I'll be able to get through all you guys. But we'll see. Lazy King. By the way, everybody who reached out for a personal read, thank you so much. I emailed you all back, I am pretty sure, and you can look forward to your link tomorrow. So if not tomorrow, first thing Friday morning. I just looked up and it was 131.31. So that could be another confirmation for somebody. If you guys are wanting to get a personal read with me that goes, well, obviously really deep into certain things, get a hold of me if you feel guided to do that. If you guys feel like you want to support the channel in any way, there is a Cash App below in the pin box, or you can look up my PayPal that is in my description box. I left my body there for a second. Oh, the in and outs. I heard a refractal in time. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. I feel like there's a lot of people that just have a feeling. All right. Love you guys. Welcome in if you're new. My name's Casey. I am a psychic medium, intuitive, star being. I channel messages from beyond this space and time on so many levels. Here today, gone tomorrow. Okay. All right, Pluto, let's go. Burning my own sage. Hey, Apple. Hi, Lulu. It's so funny you asked me, Lulu, do you search for lost ones? No, I don't search for anybody. The ones that come, because I have a magnetic field around me, so even though how far in the depth of the darkness they are, that energy can be sought out. It's always available to them. So I don't go seeking for anybody. I'm not a shaman in that way, if that's what you're referring to. No, I don't do that. Not that I know of. I allow those to come to me. Because that is my intention behind a lot of things, is those that, for the divine perfect timing, for the highest good of all. I don't want to bend anybody else's will to my own, and if they're called in, then they call in. So that's another thing that really taking your hand off the wheel is putting it in the divine's timing, and then divine for the highest good of all, because this is about humanity. This is a soul song and a soul symphony of very benevolent light forces that are hidden here under a shadow and a cloak of doubt and a physical vessel. We are plummeted into some very, very dark and heavy energy around us. So making that connection, hi JC, is very, very hot. Very hot. It's very hot. It's very hard to reach out unless you build, then ground those connections that you have within yourself. Everything that's supposed to come for you will come for you in perfect timing. I mean, you'll get snippets of this here and there. This goes so deep. Apple, I'm in Arizona. Casey, yes, Pluto Princess, unintentionally. She said that's what she sees me doing. Oh. I don't know if I connected this to you or not, Pluto Princess, but I'm feeling like communicating with animals and dogs this coming through. A communicator link in that way. I don't even know. They're showing me the dog off of the Avengers. I forgot which one it is, but where the guy that blows that, he whistles and then that thing zips around and comes back and fucking goes through everybody. That dog that works with him, I'm seeing you do that, like being able to communicate like that, so. Literally bark. Dogs right now still barking. Confirmation. The dog with the space helmet. Yeah, that one. Doesn't he like freeze time or I don't know. That's coming through. You guys need to start watching some different movies outside of the scope of what you watch because you guys are going to start receiving messages and that. All right, Pluto Princess. Let's see. What do we have on the energetic field for you? And it comes out. Okay. Oh, girl. Oof, girl. Okay. Pluto. We've got cherish and telepathy that comes out. We talked about having that telepathic communication. They're showing me like a fast track to your life. Okay. And this is why they just want to show you why you have this connection and why you will. Because you've been through this, where you can't sleep, you've been tempted, tested, still being tested. You've carried this tattered thing around for so long, but you're starting to make it your own and understand that and step out in whatever that is, that broken heart signified or signaled within you. This could have been just for you to find your dream and the truth in things, the right ones, the right people, the right time. It says cherish your relationships well. It looks like a wee little bean. I mean, I don't know if there's something about a pregnancy here, but I'm also seeing it again in this card. I don't know if this is a child to come. I heard a spirit child. I don't know. I heard a loss and a gain. So maybe you had a miscarriage and now this, I don't know, it feels like you have a present coming in some way. This present could be the birth of this telepathy. It could be in the physical as well. They're saying it's tangible as he's holding this. And some sort, I don't know if there's something with the ovaries. This is just getting deep. Or something in that state. I don't know. They said lay upside down and you'll get pregnant. I do not know why that's coming out right now. I don't know. Universe is trying to give you something and it's going to be through your intuition and dreams. So pay close attention to them. Yeah. And this stayed on the board as I picked up the rest. Nice and easy, I heard. Yes, trust. You need trust in a relationship for it to thrive. But I'm going to show you what comes out behind that. I told you looking for something, the right one. I heard Mr. Right all the time. 1111. The universe is communicating a message to you in some way, and it could be something that I just said. You need to trust in that. Take it metaphorically, take it as a birth, but whatever it is, it will be tangible and something in this 3D. So you use your creative power to let go of the fears and the doubts and something going to come your way. Some things are best let go and let the universe work them out in divine time, and they want you to accept that. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. And this does stem back again to true love, and under that again, the 1111. So, universal spirit child is what I heard. I don't know. You might be in for a surprise in some area in this after a very long road and a very hard time. Maybe you're going to start seeing the light in a situation. Maybe that's something that you have been dealing with. There's been blockages. and arguments over in some way. I don't not know, but whatever this is, you'll know. You'll know before the rest do. And outside of that comes the Lovers. So, have the strength to know your own magic, to know your own worth, to seed your own light, because that will surpass anything that's sneaking, underhanded, that has been trying to happen to you. This could be a shadow aspect from the past, a fear, something subconsciously that's stuck in there that tries to resurface. I feel like it tries to come out around the full moon. But I'm feeling like you're protected and you'll have wisdom and knowledge on whatever this is. Very deep. But it's like Spirit wants you to figure it out on your own. There's your clue. I heard. There's your clue. It's tangible. Okay. Hey Pickles, what up? Hi Felicia. Not sure if you remember me, but was blessed to get a free read from you the other day. But I just wanted to say happy holidays and much love and respect. I never did. Thank you for my reading. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for stepping back in, and happy holidays to you. I can't wait to have some of that prime rib. Not always on your own. Not always. Just probably felt like that. Stay connected to the truth of love. Love is something that starts within yourself. The rest comes after that. That's what you're seeking for, is that fulfillment, the birth of that love. That connection with yourself. 1111. You are your own twin flame. It's about seeding it. Starseed. Alright. Love you. Moving on. Montreal King. Prime rib, I know. I haven't decided how I'm going to cook it yet. I was thinking of that card. I love you too. You're welcome. Alright. Goddess Mofo Flamethrower. That reminds me of those ninjas in, what is that? Mario and Luigi. When you get to the 4th level, I think it is. You got the fucking axe throwers that jump around, those little ninjas that throw those fucking shits. They have a little helmet on. What are they, like turtle ninjas or something? I don't even know what OnlyFans is, so I'm gonna draw you a triangle one day with a portal. Hammer Brothers, yeah, is that what they were called? Yeah, the turtle ninjas, motherfuckers, dude, and I hated going in. The only way, if I was big, if I warped to that world and I was always big, I always got fucking shot by the first little cannon that comes out, because you can't stay down, you know what I mean? It still shoots if you're big, but if you're little, I can't even remember the fucking tricks to that. But I played it the other time, and I remembered all of the stops. I remembered all the tricks, all of the levels, how to warp, where the coins were hidden. Like, I started remembering everything. That could be, you know, simulated to this space and time as well. My name is Jason, by the way, if it matters. I have to use my stepdaughter's account at the moment. Ariana Summer, cute. Hi, Jason. All right. All I look down and I see just fouled was timed out by a hot rod for 300 seconds. Fuck, that's a long time when you're in timeout, huh? Oh, comes out again in the collective. Energy. I'm going to put that back in, and I'm going to call him Montreal King for the highest good of Montreal King. Alrighty. What are we healing? Your spirit guides want to bring through the soul. What is it called? I was going to say the Soul Evolution deck, but it's called the Repair Evolution Growth Oracle deck. A ripple in a water. A wrinkle in time, I heard. A wrinkle in time. So what is this for the highest good of Montreal, please? You always have very nice energy. It's very subtle, but very, I can see like wires going down into the earth, connected. It's like you're in some way connected to what's happening before it happens. Yeah. So something that's probably stalled you in the path is your false narrative of yourself in certain aspects, and then gaining your discernment out of those attributes or the dynamics that have happened in your life. I do feel like I told you you're very connected. You have this leadership quality about you that throws away that narrative. It's what makes this discernment. These could be childhood traumas, or these could just be programmings or systems that you've adopted along the way. I feel like some of them have been programmed into you through foods that you eat, and I don't know if you had a surgery at some point. They're showing me the ankle, or if something was put in your body. They're showing me your gut and your stomach right now, so I don't know if you had something with that. That's just something that's coming through. Be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative that you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. Your spirit guides say. And you're here to fulfill some sort of a leadership role. Through what energy? Through the energy of wisdom, the serenity prayer, the wisdom to know the difference between the two. It's a connection. Leadership. You have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and the knowledge to do what is best at this time, and no more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth, your spirit guides say. You have a wisdom within you that's being activated. These could be something that we talked about. This read basically is going back into taking one last glimpse at the shadow aspects, things that could be resurrected at this time. Thoughts, feelings, thoughts specifically, because you have telepathy too. And I want to say it's a sense of mediumship you have, but it's not like passed on loved ones. It's connection to the past that you hold within your DNA, that always regrows itself based off of the narrative that you feed yourself. But you are going to be put on the forefront due to you having telepathic abilities, I heard. In the future, you have the wisdom to discern what is psychically given to you, intuitively, and telepathically given to you. It's a trifecta. Yeah, vigilant watch, facing fears, protecting your boundaries, being forceful when needed. Your spirit guides say it's time to challenge the darkness. The ugly beast raises its head again. What does it say? Rears its head again. The ugly beast rears its head again. And then they want you to allow your emotions to flow through your creative expression, solace in art, using pain for good. That shadow is going to come back. Whatever that was that made you feel less than, or something's going to. It's the last test, I heard. The last testament. Cleverness. God has a plan for you. You know that good luck is coming. You learned from your mistakes. You took small steps in faith and succeeded in all of your endeavors. You are a clever fox. And that stems from you walking both sides of the fence, being hurtful and being hurt. It's coming out of that lesson, and maybe you have guilt or shame in some area of something that's a residual energy. It could be tied to a past lifetime. It does not have to be this lifetime. So I just want to put that out to you. Cool read. A number for you to be on the lookout, 111. Do you guys feel all the 1111s? The 1111, now we have 111. It's your destiny. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that is that you desire. Listen, learn, and follow your soul. Life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean into what feels good. feels good for the highest good of all, is what I heard, is what feels good for all. Alright, that's what I have for you. Shady trees. Are you seeing 1111? I see, that goes in phases for me when I see that number. Definitely. I'm being told to tell you right now, it's an intermittent communication. That's just what came through with that. It comes in phases and cycles. They're showing me the moon cycle. The middle of the month is probably going to be the most important for you to get that creative fire back. Something within the moon is going to trigger something in your birth chart. Interesting. All right, Montreal. Love you. Love you, buddy. Shadow work I got to do today. It's funny that would come back through. Maybe that was just a confirmation for you to keep going because you got it. Hi, JC and Jay. Morning dust. Ooh, I like the morning dust. How are ya? I just seen Scorpio husband. Pluto princess says lucky. God has given us wisdom to do what is right. Absolutely. All right. 11:10. That is my daughter's birthday. That is also the Marine Corps birthday. Hi, Chrissy. All right. Up next, Shady Trees. What? Phone is on 7%. 77. Highly spiritual aspect. Okay, where do we want to go to? You guys want to talk about spiritual aspects right now and how these things come about or how they are unfolding for you at this time. They're saying it might not be a smooth transition all the time, Shady Trees, but you definitely know when you are connected. You just know. You get a message to your dome, they're showing me, and you'll get a flicker, and you have this sensation in your arms or your legs with goosebumps. That's how Spirit brings you a message and says, yes, act on it. At first, you weren't sure what it was, but you're going to start finding out the subtle cues that are meant for you. I heard cue ball. Take a shot. I heard a shot in the dark. Yeah, something's tied back to land and writing. You're being called to explore throwing dice for spell casting and divination. Spell casting, the way you speak, the way that you talk. They want you to write it. If you could write a book about your story, it would be a beautiful book. You said, I wish I could write. You are being called to explore handwriting, analysis to provide insight, clarity and understanding of one's thoughts to bring healing and growth. I feel like I heard detective and undercover agent right now as I was looking at this energy. Maybe you have a skill to, I'm hearing contraband. I'm seeing like a prison facility or something that's like, I'm hearing a system, a monetized system. I don't know. Systems in check. I don't know if this is a past life tie, but I feel like you are tied to a, like I want to say an insane asylum, but a place that practices or experiments on other things. Maybe you're going to try to help as a secret agent find gifted people that can help uncover and analyze certain mischievous behaviors I'm hearing, like a spiritual officer in a way. I'm hearing a sergeant of arms, somebody that, a recruiter. I'm hearing a recruitment process. Very intense. I was going to say very interesting, but intense comes out. Very intense. It's an intense path that you chose, but you are committed to it. It's been illuminated for you. If you didn't ever think of anything like that, they want you to start opening up your, I've heard prospects. Honor, and it is past life. Okay, so they're bringing out honoring your past life and your heart. and this is intense feelings. It says your heart starts to beat fast as you get closer. You have a barometer. They're showing me a heart barometer. I don't even know what a barometer is, something that measures something. You have an ability to sense, feel, and experience past lives or people that have something to do that are tied to things now. Or we're talking about like Nikola Tesla or people with great deal of wisdom and knowledge, somebody that can bring something to the forefront for the greater cause of humanity. It's an intense commitment that you will be embarking on, and maybe you're recognizing somebody for this, or you're being recognized for this in the future. You just have this cognitive recognition, deep aspect about you that you need to embrace, that you're further connected to things than you probably would like to be. I heard, man, I thought this lifetime I was going to come in and have, it's like you're being called again. I heard answer the call. Don't feel guilty for what you're going to leave behind. This path leads to something that you are chosen for because you have the heart for it. Very cool. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. You start to feel your heart beat fast as you get closer. That's how Spirit's going to show you what this is for you. You're very deep. You have this ability, I can see, like hone in, whether you go to spaces in your consciousness or that of others. You help people release guilt, pain, like a past life regressionist, but you're also, you help bring the collective together in a way that has to do with people's gifts. Don't know if you do this energetically. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. Yeah, it's just in your spirit. You're going to be very surprised about this moment that you're going to experience. It's a reconciliation. I can't ever say that word. Learn to reconcile. Reconciliation, whatever. Learn to reconcile with yourself. Maybe you're like, whatever. There's going to be synchronicity around this, even though that this could feel confusing at this time. I'm hearing the next 4 years, you're going to get enlightenment about what this is when you draw back to the space you're truly supposed to be at. And this really sounds crazy, but it has something to do with a tree or your family tree or a blockage within. I'm hearing the cardiovascular system. Very wild. 1919, transformation, which is also 1010. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. I realize what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. It's like you help people transform or transfer energy. They wanted to talk about your hands. Maybe you feel that in your hands, healing hands. All right, that's what I have for you. Making an orchard and healing the spirit, Shady Tree says. It'll be interesting what comes out of that. Like you space, Mummy. Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, universal love. Thanks, it's a cool space over here. True, my blood pressure goes up by your cuteness. Oh, sucker. You guys are so sweet. Yes, heated hands. Yeah, I feel it in my hands. My hands started getting sweaty. I feel like you get itchy too. It's maybe you itch your hand a lot. His son is in a mental health institution. Whose son? The one that I just read about, insane asylum. Holy shit, how did I channel that? Okay, a chemical marker I'm hearing. It's a genotype, it's a chemical marker. Whatever this is, it's an experiment. Why do I feel like your son's very gifted and connected? I showed you a deep connection to the roots. I'm tracing a check mark that tells me, yes, I'm right. I don't know if somebody has seen something about your son that actually is futuristic or connected to other things, and they're experimenting on him at this point. That sounds really crazy. I know. I know. Yeah. This kid has no support. Feels very unsupported right now. Yeah. Walks alone. And like pieces are everywhere. The pieces are everywhere. I don't know. But this kid does walk with the divine in some way. What looks crazy to others is normal, where this being, this essence, this energy comes from. It's just very connected and tapped into everything. There's going to be justice in the situation, I'm telling you right now. I feel like there's a medicine that this kid is on that's making it worse. And that is fueling something in the mind that they're testing. I don't know what the fuck that means. Because he has wisdom, the bird, the owl. Yeah, whatever it is, it's going to be seen. And I call on justice for that, for the highest good of this kid. Yeah, and I feel like right now they do something to his head, the back of his neck and his head, because I can feel it in my head. It's like making these illusions, or they're showing me schizophrenic outbursts is what I'm hearing. But whatever I see like a needle mark or something small that they poke him with in the thigh or by his ass. I don't know what that is. It's something, I'm hearing subcutaneously. So something under the skin. I'm hearing an implantation to better understand the effects of what did I call spirit earlier? The placebo. How he naturally heals himself. It's a marker. There's an indicator, something within him that has a marker that they're looking for. Very fucking crazy. Very crazy. Divine justice, judgment time for us and the world. Nature, amen, amen. The mental institutions were the worst thing for him, but couldn't have him in public either. Yeah, I understand that. A new medicine for schizo. Yeah, whatever that is, see, we talked about schizophrenia in here before, and that is, remember I told you those two energies, and this is a confirmation that came together. I feel like crying right now because this kid is part of, see, when those two energies came together in the beginning of the read, something was covered under a heavy shadow because of what this person holds, or what it was cloaked. It's something, whatever those energies coming together once in a million years on this planet is affecting your son in some way. It's overstimulating. It's because he's connected to everything all at the same time. There was no forgetting of the past. It's like, and what did I say for you? Go back and watch what I said your calling is, because whatever that is, it helps in that way. It helps to supersede the science. I heard the Frankenstein science that we have right now. Putting things together that don't belong. It's a bioweapon. Chemical marker. They're saying look for a chemical marker. It's prevalent. I don't give my kids immunizations. You're welcome. I don't I do not give my children shots. They never have. When my sister had my kids, she took them and got them shots. They all got really sick. And then with my ex-husband, we decided to get the little girl's shots because that's something he wanted, and da-da-da-da-da, and I bend on it. And my daughter still has huge lumps in her legs from it, so I don't do shots. You can kiss my ass. We are generated and made. It's a frequency to heal our own bodies. We energetic beings. We have enough fucking energy in us to light a fucking town. Alright. I will go Jason for Ariana. I believe your name was Jason. Fuck, we're all a statistic, right? Bet that bitch won't make it. Yeah. And then you realize you're made of stardust and you just keep coming back. Fuck that. I would never get a booster. I would never get any of those shots. I cannot believe that. My coworker got the C19 booster and now cannot walk. Bioweapon. I just keep hearing it. My ears are itching. Say it, say it. Bioweapon, bioweapon. No. Fuck that. Everything I need is already within me. Remember, we said that. Everything we need is already within us. The power of the mind heals. It's called mind over matter. And some things, yes, because of the food, the energy frequencies they put out, it affects a certain amount of people that are on certain levels. You guys are going to shit yourself when you find out fucking how manipulated these evil and how torturous just the sound of a train that goes by, you know, the certain metal sounds or certain frequencies that come out through our stereo or the earbuds that everybody wears, you know, that shit can be fucked with. They need electronic and it's an electromagnetic field. Anything that can interrupt or disrupt your own energy body, that can make it sick or make it weak or have holes or, you know what I mean? Spraying the skies, yeah, chemtrails, all of it. The vaccine made me artistic. See, and that's badass. See, and there's two, and drugs made me psychic. I'm serious. That hard knock life fucking tore my brain up and downside another in the best way. Now I'm just connected to everything. Oh, I make textile art. That's fucking badass. I don't have any friends. Yeah, you have a lot of friends. You have spirit guides that hang out with you all the time. One particular you probably actually talk to in some way. All right, next on the list, Jason, were you in here? Sorry, I was chatting. Give a little bit. High hot solistics. I believe in something bigger than both of us. I miss my mother's southern drawl and praying through the walls in the evening. Today I've been getting the message a lot how something is behind a wall, hidden so deeply, and it has 6 doors to get behind it, all with its own unique codes and locks. I heard the Dark Destroyer. Good evening. Right Wing, what's going on? Oh, I'm just in here pulling some cards for some ancient folks. All right, here we go. All right, I'm already being told. Boy, have you been on a journey. You got 2-2, 5-5, 4-4-4, 3-3-3 that comes out for you. Intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing flow, potential romance. Get some fresh air and call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. Your charm. I heard you're a lucky charm. You might feel like a lucky charm to other people. Maybe when you're around them, they do get good luck. I heard good luck, though. Yeah, the reality of the situation is that you're protected in a lot of aspects on your destiny. You're protected by the divine, by divine right, I heard. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into growing towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. That's 2 cards, 550, 550, and 444 that talk about the right people and things coming into your environment, which is why you need, it's important to get out, because that's the only way you're gonna, it's fated and it's destiny, that you have to align with certain people. The universe is trying to align with you through other people. Signs and synchronicities, 33 in the chat. As I say that, 333, that is a synchronicity for somebody, all right? Growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talents. Yeah, you have this talent about you, and you're supported in that, whether you know it or not. I feel like you come from a lineage of, I'm seeing like secret society or hidden wisdom and knowledge. It's something that's embedded within you, and it's in your blood. You already have a connection to whatever this is. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it is time to focus inward and work on your skills. It's already within you. Discover your talents and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Working in a community. Telepathy. Reality. There's a reality to this situation that you're going to soon experience. This is going to be an energetic shift or an energy that flows through you, and that you experience it and you have a deeper knowing to what this is. Like I said, it's in you. I am loyal to myself and to others. I take off my mask and stop creating illusions. I told you something about a secret society of some place. They're showing me how people go to those balls, masquerade balls. I have confidence in myself and I show my strengths. I do not need to hide anything. I replace the shame with the power of love and truth. Talking about being somebody different, cut from a different cloth. It feels like for you and your situation. It could feel like that in a family dynamics. I could be picking up on a past energy. There's clarity in the situation for you. Maybe you feel like somebody is actually connected to a secret society or somebody you know, a family member, and that's why you feel supported in some of these grandiose, big ideas that you're going to have. It's because it's like you already have a crystal with your name on it in some way. In this reality. Yeah, the strength to find this. You're a very perseverant person. You have an ability to adapt and overcome and find clarity within the struggle of situations. Your spirit guides are saying that's creating this new beginning for you. It's opening the matrix to where you can, I'm seeing toggles on a game controller to control your own destiny. I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. It's time for a new breed to come through. New Breed is also a band that has some pretty good songs. I'm hearing Ryan Upchurch right now. When one door closes, I believe another will open. I accept the challenges that life brings and acknowledge the opportunities and learning they bring me. Yeah, you're set out onto a vast change that's, I heard, in some ways unforgivable. And I see the strength card, and there might be clarity in that. Make sure that you're choosing the wisest path, and that is one that your heart calls you to. I'm hearing that song, Listen to Your Heart. It's important that you listen to your heart in this situation. This is it's a reconciliation. I'm just going to call it that. Learn to reconcile with yourself. It's coming back to the core of who you are in a deep way through some very strong dynamics that you have been through or will be going through. It says everything is unfolding as it should be. Forge your own path. Be an explorer. Be a pioneer. You're looking deeply into something. Where do I come from? That's what I feel like on the soul level, like your spirit, not your soul. I feel your spirit's like wants to travel deeper into some space and time. It feels like it's the astral realm, and maybe I feel like this is going to sound nuts, but that you've gotten killed in the astral realm and you actually died in real life younger than you were supposed to in some way. I feel like you do a lot of spiritual battles and spiritual war that you're involved in right now. You could feel very tired when you wake up. You're the king of something in some way. They said don't let it go to your head, be humble, but you have a lot of protection, whatever this is. This is a code for you, 444333. You'll know what that means when you need to use it, I heard. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. I feel like you're going through the shadow of the valley of death. You're going to be taking a long, good, hard look at some things in your life, but nonetheless, you do have the bravery to journey out on this. This mission is solely for you. It does feel like a Stargate or a time traveler of some sort. I'm getting like lots of very different energies because everything's happening at the same time, but it feels like back to I went to the past to save the future in some way, to re-identify something in its truest form and essence. 333444 is the message that I have for you. You do have the strength to do this, and know that right now the shadow is just hiding the light right now. So that tells me there's some work on the inside, and that brings you clarity to keep going, even if it's alone and on your own path. It's not going to look like what you thought it will look like. I heard you are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. I put that message out there in the beginning. You are an original. I'm seeing the original Klaus. God, he's so hot. Off of the originals, huh? What a babe. What a Fulton babe. But there you are, venturing out. Alright, that's what I have for you. Cool message. I love that. I heard balls to the wall. Fuck it, let's get it. Mike Guatemala. I don't even know. Alright, that's really cool. Please remember this reading. I'm going to email you with some personal things because you were 100%. Yeah, email me. It's angeldynasty33@gmail.com. I pinned it down there, but yeah, go ahead and email me. Yeah, that was a nice reading. Hey, Urza. I always call you with, that's your name now. Love you. I am a tattoo artist trying to get a shop in my city. You'll get it. You're up against a lot of dark forces right now. You're really being attacked in some ways, especially with the spiritual battle. You're the king of what you do. And what you do is you, like my arm, you leave, like I drew this, but you bring something else to life. It's your intention in what you do that breaks barriers and molds that surpass. I'm hearing family lineages, or like maybe there's people in your family that do the same thing. Like your dad was a cop, your brother was a cop, whatever. It just kind of something that runs in the family. It's like, we've been doing this forever. No, we ain't them people. It's like going from the left to the right. I fucking hate politics, so I'm just putting that out there. It's like, you're different. And it's gonna fuck with a lot of people's heads what you have inside of you and what you're here for. So, badass. Fuck yeah. I'm doing a complete revamping on my entirety. Do you have anything I may need to hear? I'll put you down if you want to stick around. Hot solstice. I have Lazy King next. Am I a Pisces? I am a Cancer triple Pisces in my prominent birth chart. Alright, I see you. Read Jason's above. I'm looking for... Oh, Jason, that's right. He's under a cloaked name. My daughter, brother, and father have died in the past 3 years. Can I get a card? Since it's too many, if that is... Okay, I went... Damn. So much more. I'm actually... Threes. Past 3 years. I'm so sorry to hear that. My daughter, my brother, and my father. They're showing me this symbol for you. I don't know what this means, but they keep showing me this symbol for you when I close my eyes. It looks like ZZ tops, or is it ZZ top? The lightning bolts that come down below. Is it ZZ top? Z. Is it Z? I'm hearing Z come through. ZZ top. My daughter was killed by her stepfather at 10 years old on May 10th. And my brother overdosed 3 months later, and my dad passed away this past Christmas of cancer all of a sudden. Probation violation, huh? OOSOO. I'll pull a card for you. I'll put you on the list. I see what you're correlating between the two. I see with the murders, and I see that. Email me. I'm picking up on what you're doing. Are you getting a tattoo design with that symbol on it? Yeah, that just came to my mind for him. Fourth Dewey. Fuck, bro. That sucks ass. Well, and you know what's so funny is I've been putting that message out. Make sure you're not drinking and driving, please. And I keep putting that out, and then I haven't done it for, what, guys, 3 weeks? So maybe 3 weeks ago you got in trouble, or I don't know. But that message stopped coming through because it was coming through, like, every day for, like, what, 4 days, guys? So, relapse. There'll be something good in it for you. You're going to meet somebody, I want to say big and black, but you're going to meet somebody that's really rough on the edges, but has a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and now they're showing me somebody who's kind of more geeky and nerdy, really frail and little, but this person's like an incarnated angel that's in that space. Yeah, a union with an angel, and actually a piece of you that's going to bring a message back to you so you can get on the right track. I am learning how to practice self-care. Rest when I feel overwhelmed. It's nice to stop working for a while and then just joy being, because that's what you're going to get. You're getting 4 swords, means somebody who spirit takes in and shows them the ways. And then this is how you're going to feel about this person. Since I met you, I started receiving creative ideas to start new projects, and I can't wait to share them with you. Page of Cups. You have good things coming in jail. And it's kind of weird to say that, right? Yeah, you're going to have this creative passion ignited within you in that way. It's going to be crazy. I see you drawing and writing because they're showing me a pen and a paper. You're going to start exploring things that were hidden, you were too busy to do or not wanting to feel. It's going to come out, so allow yourself to write. And best of luck in jail for those 60 days, bro. You got it. Ain't your first rodeo. Yeah, Jason, I love you. I hope the best for you, too. Email me. I'm always here for you. You know that. If any of you guys are going through some stuff, I do the personal readings hour long if you want to get into stuff. I do have investigative abilities to investigate and find things like that. When they come through, once we email, there'll be things that are going to start to come out of me in certain ways that is going to help the collective in a greater way. A lot of it has to do with finding, I'm hearing mass murderers and human traffickers. So that's what's on the list for the evolution of the collective, that we can all tap in and use each other's skills to find civil rights, I'm hearing, so that we can, the vigilantes, the true vigilantes that come back out. We don't need to fucking go to a cop and say, hey, I have psychic abilities. We get together and we find this shit on our own. And we're being helped from the outsiders, right? The Among Us. There are earth angels that are you. There are earth angels that are all around us, that are seated here for this specific time in history. Don't ever underestimate, when we work for the Christ consciousness, our abilities to tap into spirit and to perform miracles together in our own way to help bring justice to humanity and bring a vibration of love and well-being back. All right. You're welcome. All right, Lazy King, I swear I seen you in here. I swear I seen you. Have you seen her? Have you seen her? That sounded sounds like my ex-husband. What the fuck are you babbling about? Same shit. It's fucking hilarious. Listen closely. Come a little closer, baby. I heard shock right now. I heard shock. Your shadows are hiding the light right now. You're going to be shocked of what comes into the origin, this space. You have many layers of truths to discover, right? We talked about peeling back the onion. There's a lot of hiding of something here. There's something that's being hidden for a perfect time and space. Red light means no, I'm hearing. You'll know when you get the green light, I'm being told. You will get clarity on whatever this is. What is this tied to? Old wounds and old patterns comes out. I see you, you see me. We attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situations that are not the best for us until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release. This cycle will continue. Go within to heal the pain, layer by layer, to find joy again. There's a lot of layers. There's some hidden things, attributes of self. 1313, clarity. 44, I hear. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against the dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Affirmation. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer that I need. The answer. What's this shadow? Jumping ahead. Leveraging your talents to succeed. Getting a big break. Take a leap of faith. Balancing emotions with logic, I heard. The old wounds and patterns that keep us stuck. Flesh and spirit. Right? Not soul, but flesh and spirit. Hi, JJ. Hi, KK. Hi, darling. Medicine for the soul. There are so many levels in our awakening. Absolutely. Meeting somebody new, authority figure, power dynamics, uncertain future, struggle, and triumph. And that's a lot of this energetically feels like to me. It is the uncovering of the unnatural world. It's the uncovering of the unnatural world. Unnatural. What is unnatural? Anything that's not in the linear, corporeal, dynamic part of the mind. Intertwined souls. Intertwined free spirit and flesh. A fated alliance, honest communication and strengthening bonds. There's karmic lessons, and you're making the connections to what those are. Energetically, what is the connection that binds these two? Peace and empowerment. That's what's hiding behind all of this, is your true peace and your true empowerment of the situation. I'm hearing BB King. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. The thrill of energy. I felt like that was sexual energy in for some reason. Right. The peace and the empowerment. Not following rules. Being a rule breaker. Somebody that is a natural born leader. Somebody that does things in their very unorthodox regimen and way. A regimen. A sector. A field. Interference in an interjected. Say it again. An interference in a intersector, in a sector. Yeah, you definitely had to put some things to the wayside. Some things covered up something else. There's clarity coming through this. Yeah, old ways of being. I don't know. Fighting freedom and liberation. Freedom and liberation from what? Feeling bound and tied. Self-imprisonment. Self-imposed prison. The mental space. Mindscape. Mindscape. A need for rest. A need for I heard to reconcile with oneself, to what's real anymore, what's connected, what's not, a death and rebirth. You have so many thoughts and ways of thinking, it's vast. Some of these stem from the past as well. You're uncovering things from a certain realm or specter. That's what's empowering you to find this peace. In these old wounds. I know this says old wounds, but when I looked at it, it said old worlds. Old world patterns. This has a pattern on it. It's peace. There's a specific pattern and alignment. You're probably going to get this in your dream. You're going to get this in this dream. A dream, 1313. The 13th of December. Intertwined souls. Don't dance with the devil. Don't dance with the devil. I heard sociopathic tendencies. Sociopathic tendencies. Intertwined souls. Maybe that's... What is that? Keeping something to oneself. Maybe you know something. I know something you don't know. It's a message. Something that's forward moving, and it's something outer worldly. Old worlds. When two old worlds collide. Yeah. I heard don't rest on your laurels. Makes ease, makes way. Peace makes ease. I heard it's another piece to the puzzle. Somebody's going to offer you the piece of pie. They're the piece to the puzzle. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. That is a message. And that comes from your spirit. And it comes to you in divine right timing for a specific reason, and that is to release whatever this is. Drowning in emotions. Staying stuck. Only seeing things one way. There's something that's going to liberate these. It is emotions. It's the mental. It's a. People probably call you a sociopath. You probably call people out on their shit. You see things about people that are untrustworthy, unruly, or that are psychosomatic. I don't know what that means. Something with the brain. Like maybe you meet a lot of narcissistic, fucked up people. I don't know. That has empowered you to find even more peace. It's like freeing yourself from, I don't know what this is, but this keeps coming out. It's like a dad, a boss figure, somebody that is very prominent in this world. And I don't think you know how to handle that information that you're going to find out about whatever this is. It's like somebody that's been right in front of your face the whole time has either been hurting and they're connected to you in some way, or that you're moving away from, being guided to move away from to find this peace. You're having some evolutionary growth. Whatever this is that you're doing, just know that you're doing it on your own. So anybody that tries to collaborate with you or cling too tight to you or your ideas, you're being told to be quiet right now about sharing your ideas or manifestations with others. There's a lot of people tuned into you spiritually in some way. Transformation. That's because you are going to, I heard taking the mark of the beast. But I also talked about what the mark of the beast truly was the other day. It's a gateway and a portal. It's a light name. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel the sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. I release what no longer needs to carry, I release what I no longer need to carry and open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. You're constantly being talked to. You're constantly being talked to and talked about. Why? Self-reliance. 1717 comes out after that. I'm trying to figure this out. Time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. I heard good tidings to you wherever you are. So I feel like this is on all layers, multidimensional. I feel like outer worldly. It's intermittent. I heard intermittent, whatever that means. So for you. So that's what I have for you. I'm stuck, yes, due to choices. I feel them. Can you tell me what is in store with my love life? Jonathan, I'll put you down. If you want to hang around, I'll call on you. I have hot solstice snacks. Homeboy that's due in 90 days in the brig. I just wrote 00500. I know there was an S, but for some reason I wrote that down for your name. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you. Love your spirit. You most certainly bring a smile to the song of life. Thank you, Izzy. Lazy King. Why did I call you Izzy? Jonathan. KK the Creative. Can you check your email right now? If I check my email right now, it'll cut me off the live. I learned that lesson the hard way. But I will the second I get off. I'm going to only read for these next few and then I'm going to get off. Hi, Makish. Hi, beautiful. I have chosen something. It keeps me for now. A new way is coming, but it has to wait a little bit more. Yeah, it's something with your energy and how you bring it in is what it'll have to do with. Isa? I can't run your life. Gary says, I can't run your life, and I certainly can't run. Will you already think we know the rest? Never will there be peace, and stay away from all RFID chips. I don't know what that is. MVH. My one and everything. You are amazing. Thank you. All right, hot solstice. Are you in here? And then it'll go my jailbird, my creative buddy. Love your tattoos and especially how you carry them in channel vibe too. Thank you. Appreciate that. These are all hand picked or drawn by myself. All right, moving on. Luke, what's good, homie? What up, Holmes? All right, the other one I was going to go to was, I think it was Oso or 00S00. I don't know. Are you in here? If not, I'm going to go with Jonathan. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't paint that astronaut. That astronaut's badass, though, huh? Fuck, I wish. I have painted some pretty cool stuff. I'll have to post something on here for you guys that I actually painted. This is my first painting. I love that. That thing's captivating, especially when I turn off the lights in here. I love it. Sit out here and meditate. It just glows. All right. All right, then I'm going with you, Jonathan. All right, Trippy. Trippy. Dance, sweetly rock around. Is Jonathan still in here? All right, got you. What up? 420, ma'am. Jonathan's into the transformation of some sort. That's an overall energy that's coming out. They want you to embrace the change and evolution. They want you to welcome new beginnings and personal growth. I feel like telling you congratulations on the gratitude that you've had in your life. Maybe you're, a revitalization. You're being revitalized in a deep way. I felt salt bath right now as soon as I said that. You sure pack a light about you. I will say that energetically. You're you're a transformative light. You are a conductor of the spirit here. You conduct a highly magnetized, multidimensional beacon within. So you have this ability to connect to, you bring people out of the dark into the light. Sometimes you're shunned because of this, and people don't understand probably how you find gratitude and all of the things you've been through. You're multifaceted. You are definitely chosen for this space and time. You have an elaborate energy that is quantum, very entangled in a lot of different souls here on Earth for specific healing purposes. Yeah, I stir up love and kindness with the power of action. I know that my thoughts and positive power can make me successful. I listen to my heart and turn trials into opportunities. Exactly what I said. You have this way to transform energy. See how he's in the dark? Then it's still the light. Even no matter how dark it's been around you, other people always see you like this. They're like, what the fuck is up with that person? Like, do you not know you're in the pits of fucking hell? You're in Satan's 33, as I'm saying that, Satan's stomach itself. It's because of your self-love. And your gratitude for the pain, because you wouldn't be in this energy or moving towards this if you haven't felt the revival of your own spirit. You called back an aspect of your soul in some way, shape, or form. I heard through an energy oracle. Something has opened up. It's a renewal. You've been called back to the light, and you're being revitalized at this time with restorative quantum energy. That further magnifies the multitude of your electromagnetic field. Wow, that was a lot to say. Hey, Louise. Yeah, you have some pretty elaborate things to come, but that are also coming out at this time. You've got the victory at the underlining of the reading. I heard it's space-tastic. Yeah, unflinching fear, unwavering faith. Yeah, I love myself. I choose to see myself as noble, beautiful, and positive. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I know that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. In the dark, look at that aura. Look at that. I mean, even though your being itself looks like shadow, the light that's around you and within you that you embody, we talked about this huge this quantum field. It's like it is you. It follows you. Whatever that is, but others are following you as well. I'm asking from where? To healing because of your resilience. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. But again, I went to pull these cards out and these two come out again. This is the energy. Jonathan, go back to the beginning of this read when I post it and watch the collective read about how these two energies come together. It's transformation. You could be connected to this energy that's coming in and in a very light way. Very cool. Holy shit. It's like, what are you on a soul level? Old. I'm hearing ecclesiastics. It's in the Bible, whatever that means. Why does that come out when it? Because it's talking about a resilience, Ecclesiastes. Maybe it is written. I'm getting goosebumps. That's a confirmation. In some way, this transformational energy has taken action in and around this field that you naturally carry. You're a quantum fire. You're the beacon. You're the sonar radar. You're highly detectable, but that also comes with a great deal of protection from the spirit guides. I'm reading you on a soul level right now. I want you to know that. This is an abundant. This is your connection. You have a lot of wisdom. So if you're wondering who you are on a soul level, you bring inspiration and wisdom and adventure into this earth. You're a new soul. Old soul, but a new soul or aspect of this soul to this specific planet. See this? This is like where you come from. There's not even a word for it. Everything. I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, you're just a powerful creative manifester. Your presence alone. You're so protected with this because this was chosen, handpicked earth angel for this time and space. Hoo-wee! And what comes up underneath that is the victory in this. The victory that led us to this point, and they're wanting me to look at a shadow aspect of something that's been in your Akash, which is in your DNA, and that you bring in here and you look at again to resolve and to revitalize within it. We're talking about energy now, so that energy can come back up for the highest good. Please, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. And manifest comes out. Oh my gosh. Dreams realize it's a manifestation, and I have manifestation right here. This is supposed to be a trauma. You have the power to create and manifest what you desire. Told you, look at this. Create anything. That's so creative, right? When you look at it, see the eyes in the up in the sky. I mean, like, very, you can take that energy and transform it into anything else. Even I'm hearing protection for others. When you choose to push outside of your comfort zone, you have determination. Your dreams become a reality. Now it is time to take action and have a clear focus on what you want. The universe works with you to create it by using your manifesting powers for the highest good. Definitely chosen for something for the collective. What I tried to pull out a shadow aspect, and it comes out and says no. It's because you're a kick-ass fucking manifester. I'm telling you, this is on a soul level. There's victory in this. You've already done this. You've come from a long ways away, I heard, to bring this on this specific timeline for a very action-oriented reason, to which wisdom will come to you as you continue to walk into the door of that ultimate self-love. It will be recognized. And yes, they're saying going within and recognizing the self-love within yourself is where the victory is at. Be unflinching in fears that may arise. It's just an aspect of the shadow. And card for you, shush your mouth. 1111 comes out, a meld with the higher self. Twin flame attribute, as above, so below. Mirrored. Intuition. It's my yes number. Trust in yourself. Your whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path that you're on. More than anything, they're reiterating that. Trust the path that you're on. My intuition speaks to me and I listen. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose. You feel purpose-driven. That's because you came for a purpose. On the other side of that confirmation, 222, living in duality. Badass. Woo! Hi, Nico, Bannon Man. That's pretty, I've awakened. For everybody that's in here doing soul work right now, I just want to tell you guys, these reads have been a lot different. If you go and watch the live section, I mean, just from a week and a half ago to now, I literally just watched a portal blip open right here next to me. That's crazy. Yeah, things are starting to move in a very fast, vast direction where things are becoming multifaceted. So you might be doing something for one reason and doing something for a whole nother. Trust where you're being led. Good fortune comes out and great shifts. So collective energy, that is for the closing of this reading. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. 1122. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. This is talking about manifestation, how you slip into the mind. Then, expand your horizon and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions, creating a mass shift through the collective consciousness of upper-handed manifestation through the power of oneness, wholeness, and I heard divine love. 1331, good fortune. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, collective, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice. A moment of enlightenment or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. And somebody really needed to hear that today. It said 27. It was 29. It wasn't 11. All right. Very happy for you. I feel, yeah, Jonathan, I'm very happy for you. I feel you're ascending to a higher self. I feel the same way. Happy Thanksgiving, ma'am. Please look for my email. It is related. I look forward to talking more. I definitely will. A spider web of ripples are flowing out right now from an epicenter. I feel that. Ashley, hey, can I ask a question? Does the evil eye protect you from negative or not? I'm going to be honest with you. It's your intention that you put behind something that gives it power. It's not the thing itself. Like, this is just a crystal on a, silver necklace. But it's my intention that I put into it when I connect with my spirit guides, right? It's same thing with the cards. They're powerful and they bring the right messages because I have the intention to help heal and deliver messages for the greater whole. It's my intention in it. Now, if my intention was to deceive or be fake or fraudulent, there would be so many mixed messages. They're a tool because I manifest with the utmost importance of humanity and others. So if you put your power into something and declare it so, then I would assume that it would work for you. I used to use sage and wear bracelets and a whole bunch of stuff and thought it was the protection. It was what I was putting into it that made it that. Your spirit is what's powerful. Your spirit is what brings the power into it. It's a manifestation. All right, guys, I love you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I don't know if I will read tomorrow or not. We're not doing our Thanksgiving till Friday. So cheerio to you all. Get fat and sassy. Try to eat some vegetables in there. I'm going to be chowing down on that prime rib and turkey. I'm on like a full protein, I don't know why I've been super hungry for just proteins and vegetables. Like, my body is on it, doing its own thing. I was up to 133 pounds, and then literally over the last day and a half, even with me eating, it's just this high vibe energy that I'm getting in. It's burning a lot of calories of some way. I don't know. My body's like miraculously staying at a fucking size 3 for some awkward reason. And the one time I want to be bigger and have that muscle gain, I'm back down to 129 again. So that sucks. But anyways, it's all I'm just trusting where it's being led. Hey, I called you and asked you if you wanted to read, and you didn't respond to me, so I didn't pull any cards for you, but I will right now, hot solstice, and then I'm going to get off. All right, what are we letting go of right now? Dependency, illusions, and fear are things that are coming off of you and out of this state. I feel like you're in a state of... The palmistry comes out. A recognition of the past. A recognition of the past. This could be something that you did in a previous lifetime. Was work in palmistry. Your spirit guides say that you do pull the strings that control your own life. A lot of today's message has been about manifestation and the power of thought and the mind. Look for signs that will guide you to a destiny you have known all along. And as a spiritual gift, you're being given a spiritual gift. As you clear out these old, what energy is this in? You gotta shut the fuck up. I asked what energy it's in. It's in the energy of harmony, the other energy that came out. And healing's right below it, and I split the deck. It's the transformation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're protected from, you could be a very tapped in person that gets messages from a lot of different things. For some reason, they're talking about the hands. hand-eye coordination is what's coming out. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody doing something like this with their hands. Perhaps you have an ability to open portals to a different dimension. You might not know this right now. You're searching. You're searching for something. I heard a handout, but you're looking for a guide in some way. You're looking for a guru or a guide. You want to know something deeper. Old wounds and patterns. Old wounds and patterns come out. We attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situation that are not the best for us until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release. So everything you're experiencing, which dependency comes out, and it says find strength in self-sufficiency and empowerment. Illusion comes out. And it says, seek reality, even if it's raw and challenging. And fear. I asked what we're releasing. Fears. Fear of the unknown. Fear of embarking on a journey of something that brings you back to something else your soul recognizes, is that you repeatedly have these same interactions with certain people, that they all carry the same attribute, but just a different dynamic that triggers something. That's written in your destiny or your lifeline in some way. I'm hearing something about the heart. Maybe that is to open the heart space back up. Until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release, the cycles will continue. You're being urged to go within and to heal the pain, layer by layer, to find joy again. So you can get in that aspect of the harmony, the collective rising. So I talked about when those energies come, right? And I cut it on it again. And it's this much I went into to cut off the deck. Cuts on these again. These are the main ruling energies that will be ascending this planet. So for those that... there's two different energies that working simultaneously together, that come together and create this inspiration for this creative spark within the collective to release the illusion sphere and dependency. That is, what am I hearing? I'm hearing Good Moon Rising. It's a movie though. Goodwill Ascending. I don't know what it is. I can't think of it all the way. As you connect to spirit, you draw closer to your higher self. It's finding this niche, this gnat within, this small piece of you that needs to be released in the most loving, graceful way. Look at it for what it is in the lesson perspective, so that you can reunite into society as a whole. What you are seeking is seeking for you when you rest. It will find you. This could come in a dream, daydream. Ask your spirit guides, what is it that I need to know most at this time? Help me to align for the highest good of all. Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. You got to go into layer by layer of whatever this might be, or the answer you get from your spirit guides that's trying to guide you into this happy space so that you can... I heard elaborate, but exuberate your divine energy into the collective as a whole. Everybody has an important role to play. Embrace your loving connections and be happy. This has to do with a past life. What does the admiration that you hold for the strength, the admiration and the strength that you hold inside. That's what keeps you going, to accept things as they are. And be happy with the commitments that you have in your life and recognize each of them for what they are. Your spirit guides want you to regain trust so that you can consider the situations that have held you stagnant at the core of them. You have the strength to do it. They're saying your heart will start to beat faster as you get closer to what that is. And that could be true love and marriage, and attract comes out below that. So this could have to do within relationships or something that you're facing. Marriage comes out again. So that could be in the spirit, or that could be in the physical. Inevitable changes, fleeting moments, urgency to act now on inspiration. Time is slipping away. I heard TikTok. You need to take the steps of fate, traversing perilous paths, weight of burdens, defiance against the darkness, victory over shadow, victory over the shadow. Yeah, you're going to come together with something that you don't recognize. It's a shadow aspect that's within you, but it also is the crystal veil. It's the one thing that's going to bring what you're really looking for. Bringing things to light. Yeah, when it comes into light. Play of shadows, grand plans, luxury, and decay. Allure of the unknown. Ask yourself what's important and what you need to see so that you can attract that and regain your power back. You're shedding an old skin of some way for the highest good. Fucking A, dude. And I cut it on 1111 again. And this is just a tiny little deck. It's not like there's many cards to go into. And we cut on 1111 again. Use your intuition. Trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know what it is guiding you, where it is guiding you. Listen in. What is your intuition saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path you are on. My intuition speaks to me and I listen. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose. 1111 confirmation. Yeah, that was a boatload of information, huh? Well, I hope that finds you well, darling. All right, I love you guys. I'm out. I'm going to go eat some food. It's been 3 hours on here. I almost said Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. It's like I'm not coming back. Perhaps I'm not. All right, I love you guys. I will be back. I will reach out with a post and let you guys know what things look like for personal readings if you've ordered one. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, all of you, for who you are. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for spending time on here. Thank you for doing the collective work within yourself. Today, these soul readings that came out for some of you, know that that's something that's within your energetic field. And for some of you, I'm being told to say your Akashic remembrance. Some of you just need a little hand up and a push in the right direction. And that comes through energetically, through the channelings that they're saying the oracle. So what channels through here, and not every message, you guys can get messages from everybody else's message too, so just believe in the process. If you picked up on something, it is a collective energy. If you guys want something that's more defined, and it's just me and you and your ancestors and your guides, star beings, whatever, it goes very into depth. Anybody who's gotten a personal read has emailed me back that it has been life-changing on so many levels of reaching into... Oh, White Lightning says ho. Hello. I think you meant to say cheerio. Just continue to do the work. It irritates the shit out of the shadow and the unhealed. Remember that time, in a way, is slipping into the future, and things are always changing and vastly shifting. So there are some that are going to get left behind. The planet is ascending and separating in its own energetic space. So get right or get left behind in some way. I felt like saying that. I love you guys all. You are absolutely awesome. Thank you. Hey, Chinder. Thank you so much, Casey. You're welcome. I'm going to miss you on my birthday on December 9th. If you are not going to come back live till then, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm the Terminator. Of course I'll be back. I'm the one that keeps coming back over and over again until the mission is done. So, I'll be back. Alright guys, if you want to donate, you can look at my Cash App or Venmo, whatever's on my detailed page. Description box below my page. Email me if you want a personal read. I love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble, gobble.